Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Rachel and I'm here with another informative video from makersgonnalearn.com. If you do not know who we are or what we do, we specialize in running an amazing community for all of you die cutters out there with Cricut machines or silhouettes or brother scan and cuts who want to up their game and continue to be motivated and inspired through their die cutting. We have thousands of digital cut files, hundreds of fonts, amazing guides, especially for beginners to learn how to master their machine. So if you are a Cricut beginner or you're looking to become more inspired through your die cutting machine, click the very first link in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to personalize cut files. That means adding wording, taking out wording, changing some of the words up, adding little characters, adding some dingbats, things like that. We want to make you guys comfortable using Design Space. If you are already not comfortable using Design Space, we want to recommend that you guys take the Master Your Cricut in 30-Day Challenge course that we have developed at Makers Gonna Learn. It is designed, of course, specifically for Cricut beginners, people that have just bought their Cricut machine. It is a 30-day course designed to teach you everything you need to know to start out with your Cricut to become a really well-rounded, confident crafter. This includes a ton of Design Space teaching with terminology, getting yourself comfortable with it, learning a lot of the in and outs of your machine and techniques that you will use on a daily basis. If you need to set a good foundation to start out with your Cricut crafting, definitely take this course. You can see how to get this course in our yearly membership along with all of our other perks if you click the very first link below like I mentioned before. Without further ado guys, let's go ahead and head into Design Space and I'm going to share with you I think 4 different cut files that we're going to manipulate and change up for you guys so that you can see just how versatile they can be. Alright guys, I don't want you to be overwhelmed. We're going to go one by one through these really fun cut files. There's 4 that I'm going to show you today on how we're going to change these and manipulate these to be exactly how we want. Now these are just a couple of examples on how to personalize a cut file, but with the freedom of fonts, which we have over 500 of and we just keep growing, with the freedom of fonts you guys can take the teachings that I teach you today and turn them into so many other amazing ways to personalize your cut files. So stick with us. You're going to learn a ton in today's video that you can take and apply to your own designs at home. So first off is this cut file right here. This is right how it imports in Cricut Design Space. It says World's Coolest Dad, and there's a thumbs up which is a different color, meaning it will also be a different layer. So we want it to look like this. We don't really love the thumbs up for what we're doing, let's just say for instance, and we want to get rid of that. So the first thing that you're going to want to do to get rid of that thumbs up, if you go over here to your layers panel, you can see that the cut file that is selected has 2 different layers. All you have to do to delete that one layer, which is the thumbs up, is to click on it by itself and click delete. That's all that you have to do. And now you're left with this, World's Coolest Dad. Well, we have deleted that thumbs up and now we want the coolest to be in the center. But how do we do that? How do you get to that point? So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to delete this one so it's easier for us. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab a basic shape. So go ahead and click the Shapes category in Design Space. We're going to get a square. And we're going to unlock this square. So we're going to go over here and we're going to unlock it so that we can manipulate the size. We're going to make it skinnier and fatter. We want to cover up that word coolest. And now that we have that covered up, we're going to start up at the top above the design, click and hold with our mouse and drag over both of these designs. And now you'll be able to see in Design Space that we have our square and scroll down. And we also have our cut file selected. Now we're going to be slicing this out today. So we're going to go down here to the layers panel. So you can see slice is available for us. So we're going to go ahead and click slice. And now we're going to drag this over here. And we don't need this layer. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. We don't need this layer, we're going to delete that. And now we have our coolest, which is detached from everything else that we can just simply bring in here and align. So how we're going to do that is we're going to click and drag and select both of these. And we're going to go up to align here on the top of our layers or on the top of our canvas here. align. We're going to align center horizontally, so take a look at our cut file over there. And you see it just scooched over to the right a little bit. It just makes sure that it is nice and aligned for us. And now you can go and attach this all together. And look how great that looks, guys. Now you have one great cut file that says World's Coolest Dad. It's all lined up for you. There's no thumbs up. So we have just been able to make this cut file a little bit more custom to what we want. So now moving forward, here is one of the cut files that we have at Maker's Gonna Learn, and it says Mama, and it is a bear. So this is our Mama Bear cut file. And what we have done over here is we have duplicated it and made this one say Baby for Baby Bear, Mama Bear and Baby Bear. So let's just say that we want to make a whole family of bears, Mama Bear and Papa Bear and Baby Bear. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna take your Mama Bear and you're gonna duplicate. Now we're gonna drag Mama Bear over here. Now the first thing we wanna do is get rid of the mama in this one. So how would we go about doing this? There are different ways you can go about it. However, the easiest one is to contour these letters out. So what that means is we're gonna take our cut file while it is selected, so we see it is selected in our layers panel. We're gonna scroll all the way down to contour on the bottom of our layers panel here. And we're going to click and contour out this word. So we have to contour out the entire word and then the insides of the letters of the A's. And now when we click out, we have a beautiful blank bear. So let's say that we want to make this one also say Mama Bear. So we're going to go up here, and the font that I'm going to be using today is let me see which one. Let's use Baby Cakes. It's a really cute font that we have at Maker's Gonna Learn. So I'm gonna just type out Mama, and up there it is. And I want this in lowercase as well. So now I'm gonna drag that down here, make it a lot bigger. Look how cute that is. And now we're gonna kern. Guys, if you don't know what kerning is, we have some videos about it. We also have training on it in that 30 Days to Master Your Cricut course. If you want to know everything there is to know about making super beautiful and professional kerned letters, you definitely need to take that course. You have to kern all of your cursive words. It is deleting the space in between them, and that is very, very necessary. So watch some training on that in our course. I will link a video down below as well to help you guys. So here is our Mama Bear that we're going to be making today. Center that up just like so. Get it right where you want it. And now what we're going to do, guys, is click and drag over our whole image here, and you can see both are selected. Now we're going to go down here and we're going to click slice. We're going to slice out that text. So we're going to go and click slice, drag our finished product, and we don't need these two layers, so we can click and delete those. And now let's say that we want a baby bear. So we're going to duplicate Mama Bear again right here. And we don't want that Mama Bear. Let's just say we're working from here. Now same thing, guys, we're going to contour out the mama, just like so. And we're going to go back to our text, and we still have Baby Cakes selected as our font. And now we're going to type baby. And of course, where I'm placing these, you can put names. That is the beauty of fonts. You have the freedom of the alphabet, which is amazing. So here we are again kerning these, and I don't think the Y is going to kern how we want. So we're going to ungroup, use our arrow keys to bring that Y in. Always weld when you kern, always, always. The reason why I'm going through this part quickly, guys, is because we have so much other training on how to kern. I don't want to cram too much in these videos and overwhelm you guys. So please do watch some training on that. Again, now I put our little baby in there, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to slice it out, bring it down here. We don't need these two layers. And now, guys, we have Mama Bear and Baby Bear. Look how cute this is. You could have Mama Bear, Papa Bear, a bunch of little baby bears. You could have them getting smaller as the age gap, you know, if you have several children, you can have a little age gap to make your little bear smaller, whatever you want to do. That is another great way to personalize a cut file like this. So I hope you guys are enjoying this training today. So we're going to move along. We still have a couple of more of these to show you, if you can believe it. So we're going to scroll down here. And this next one is super cute. So here's the cut file that we have at Makers Gonna Learn. It says coffee, Netflix, and dog cuddles. And guys, we recently got a puppy, me and my husband, and we absolutely adore life with our puppy. So this cut file is perfect to us. We would not change it. But let's just say you don't have dogs, but you have children. If you wanted to say coffee, Netflix, and baby cuddles, or like the one we're going to show you today, if you wanted to say coffee, Netflix, and camping, we can teach you how to do that. It is so simple. So here's what we do. We're going to go ahead and duplicate this just like we did with our other one. And we want to take out dog cuddles, and we're going to add something else. So there's two ways you can go about that. You can slice it out, or you can contour. We're going to contour because we just think it's easier for this training. So we're going to contour out dog, and you guys know if you bring your cursor over the letters, it will kind of highlight them, and that is when you can click and contour these out. So contour, we'll contour these. Contour, 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 easy peasy. So once you have all those contoured out, you can make sure that you did your job correctly. And let's just say you didn't. Let's say that you left something in there, like let's just get the middle of that D. If you go out and you go, oh no, look, I left a piece in there, what am I going to do? So easy, guys. Just click on the cut file once more and just go back in there and click that. No big deal. So once you have it to this point, you have to think of what you want to add in there. Now you can do this with any word. If you don't like coffee, take out coffee, add tea, add whatever you want in there. If you don't like Netflix, the same thing. The training I'm teaching you today is to be applied to any cut file you want it to be applied to, guys, really and truly. So we're going to add camping to this one. So the first thing that you need to do for all of this process is to choose a font that well complements the cut file. Now, most of our cut files are created with hand lettering artists, which means that the letters and the phrasing that are chosen in the cut files are hand lettered, meaning they're not a font. However, with over 500 fonts and more being added every month to our amazing membership, you will definitely be able to find a font that you like for this process. The one that comes to mind today that looks so much like Netflix is our font that is called Mary Catherine. So I'm going to type in Mary, and right there, Mary Catherine. We're going to type camping, and I want this in all capital letters. And now you can bring camping down here, size it up quite a bit to where it looks good. And the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is just like I did in our other one, we're going to align. So I'm going to select both of those. You can see them both selected here in the layers panel. I'm going to click align and align center horizontally, and that just kind of locked it into place there. And I want a little bit more space in between the ampersand here and our camping. So I'm going to use the arrow key facing down to just click down one time and make that look great. Now I'm going to select both of them, and you can weld them or attach them however you want, but I want these to cut together, so you have to attach them if you want them to cut together. So there you go, guys. That is another way that you can transform a cut file like this from coffee, Netflix, and dog cuddles to coffee, Netflix, and camping. A lot of people love camping. I grew up camping, so I also love camping. So guys, just personalize these how you want to. With Makers Gonna Learn, you have access to so many files and so many fonts. There is literally no excuse not to make a cut file exactly how you want it. So that one is done, and we have one more example to show you, which is super fun today. And the next one, the last one that we're going to show you today, guys, the very last one is this one that says, go ask your dad. And then we wanted to say, go ask your mom, because, you know, we want variety. So be sure to notice that when you see a cut file like this, you can also change the wording in that. So go ask your dad. We're going to transform it to go ask your mom. You guys know the drill. We're going to go ahead and duplicate it. And we are actually going to just contour. Again, it's so easy. But if you'll notice, this one's a little bit different. Hey, the contour option is not available. What am I doing wrong? What you're doing wrong, guys, is this cut file is actually uploaded in 2 different parts. You can see here 2 different parts are selected. So you actually have to only click on one part, the text. You don't want to click on both because when you click on both, the contour is not an option because you can only contour 1 layer at a time. And this is a 2-layer cut file. So go up here and click on the layer you actually want to contour. And now you'll see contour is magically available. So now you can click on this. Contour out the dad. Remember, you get to move your cursor over those words, those letters there, and once it is dark, that means you can contour it out. You got to get the middles of those letters, and now, boom, you're good to go. And another font, I'm also going to use Mary Catherine. I think it is such a versatile font. I absolutely adore it for most of these projects here. So I'm going to type Mom in all caps, bring it on in here, just like so, and you're good to go. Guys, just simply attach it and you are good. How easy is that, guys? I hope that you enjoyed all of these examples of training today. It is great. I really think that these tips and tricks will help you go far. Again, this does need a little bit of design space insight. So you need to know your way around design space. If you are a brand new beginner, again, we do have training on that to help you guys through that process because joining the Cricut world can be very overwhelming. There's terminology, Cricut design space in itself. There's so many buttons and options of things for you guys to do. It can get overwhelming and we totally understand. And that's what we're here for, is to make sure that you guys are not overwhelmed and that you have all the answers and that you're super confident. So I hope you enjoyed this training, guys, as much as I did. Learning how to change and personalize and customize cut files is just another way for you guys to level up in your crafting and to become more confident when making projects in Design Space. I love all of these tips and tricks I gave you today, and I hope you had your notepad and pen out to take some great notes and to really jot down some things you learned. Feel free to re-watch any of the training here on the channel if you're a little bit apprehensive, or maybe you feel like some of the instructions were unclear. Maybe watching it again can be like a light bulb going off to where you might have seen something or understood something that you didn't the first time you watched. And if you do have any more questions after the training, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'm always here to answer those questions, as we want to make sure you guys are comfortable with everything that we teach you. If you are loving these videos, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and ring that bell to get notified with all of our amazing videos whenever they come out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to join our community, click the very first link in the description below to see how you can become a member of Makers Gonna Learn and start creating amazing things like this today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.